Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. And today I just want to talk to you guys about how the greatest tool you can ever have is effective communication. And the reason why I say this is the more effective you are about speaking about what it is that you desire, what it is you want, what it is that's going on with you. When you desire something, you need to speak forth. When you need information, you ask. You ask people who have the information or the answers that you're looking for. You ask them. So how did you get this far in life? Or how did you get this? What did you do to achieve those things? And communication is key in so many aspects, and I think we sleep so much on being effective communicators. Communication is also a skill that not a lot of people have. Ultimately, your level of communication is a result to your relationships in life. Because your effectiveness to be effective with you, because if you can be very transparent with you, you can be effective and transparent with others. And it's really important that you take the time to voice the things that you desire. That you authentically voice the things that you want in the way that, and also when you say things, make sure you're using the right vocabulary. I think that's the biggest thing in communication as well. We use certain words that doesn't really resonate with the specific sentence or whatever it is that we're talking about. Using the wrong words in the wrong sentence or in the wrong, phrase, in the wrong manner, not aligning with this actual definition, and that also can make bad communication. You referencing a word that doesn't even align with what you're talking about because you're using it in the sentence in the way it's not defined to be used. So it's just understanding how things are being used and where to use them, and knowing your vocabulary and knowing how to use those specific vocabulary in the specific way that you express yourself when you communicate, and understanding that everybody doesn't communicate the same. Not everybody communicates the way you do. You don't communicate the way other people do. We're all different, We all have different moments where we communicate at a different level. And, communication is a level of growth as well, but it's also a skill. It doesn't just have to require much growth. It's something that you can learn. It's something that you can master. And not a lot of people take it seriously. But communication is really important because when you're in business, when you're in relationships, when you have friendships, you want to have the ability to be effective with communicating things and talking to people in a manner that is respectful and kind. And I think that's the other problem. People talk at you rather than talking to you. And that's an issue. When you're communicating with somebody, you don't talk at them. If you're talking at them, you're not really talking to them. How you expect them to not give you a reaction? Is you got to be respectful and kind and speak to people in the manner and tone that you want to be spoken to. Also, it's not necessarily what you're saying, it's how you say it, it's how you approach it, how you present it, and it also has to do with timing, the timing, because sometimes the message that you want to give a person does not often resonate or align with them today. It's something you could be telling somebody something today that won't resonate with them until a week from now or Tuesday next week. Everything that you tell a person doesn't necessarily resonate right then. And everybody, you gotta think about, everyone don't think the same. Everyone don't process information the same. Everybody don't look at life the same, So while we're expecting us out of other people, we should be considerate and thinking, okay, this person may not think the same way I do, may not process information the way I do, may not be as effective expressing their feelings, their emotions, or being able to deliver in this aspect. you want to be able to know that certain people are not the best at everything. And you want to, if you have people in your life, and you need to know their skills. You need to know what they're good at. You need to know their weaknesses. You need to know their strengths. And I'm not saying you need to know those things to use them against them. But, if you're somebody who loves to help people, you can, know those things to help them be better. It's all dependent on the person, though. And, like, honestly, when it comes to communication, you want to make sure that your tone is so important, because the way, you can say something, but the tone and the way you say something it can line up with so many things, man. Make sure that you're talking to people in a manner that doesn't seem like you're talking down on them, that doesn't seem like you're belittling them. Don't talk crazy to people if you don't want to be talking crazy too. And, like, guys, be more effective, be more open about what you're feeling, your emotions, things like that. Make sure you share it with somebody who actually values it, though. Somebody who values you, values who you are, values what you have to say, and someone who's making time for it. I'm not saying everyone's going to make time for everybody and everything, because, it's not good to entertain everybody. But it's good to select certain people, or just select people to talk to every now and then. But you ain't got to talk to everybody. I mean, if you ain't being busy, or, like, relaxing or enjoying life, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, I'm learning a lot of new things and a lot of new skills, and I'm improving my communication skills, as we all should, right? As we all should. And, it does take process. It does take acknowledgement. It does take accountability. It does take wanting to grow in certain aspects in order to learn certain things. So, appreciate where you are right now, because you won't always be at that level. You'll grow past it. So, love yourself. Love your journey. Be proud of who you are, and accept this as it is. I love you guys.